Right, we have two vectors here, A and B, and the question is find the area of the triangle with A and B as sides. Well, if you go to the back of the exam papers, you'll find a few formulas there. The one here, one of the ones you can use here is A cross B, right? I might say U and V or whatever in the back, I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter about the letters. The magnitude, that's the vertical signs there, mean the magnitude of the cross product of A and B equals the magnitude of A multiplied by the magnitude of B times the sine of the angle between them. We'll call that alpha there, right? Some Greek thing there, alpha. So earlier in this question maybe you might have found out that alpha, the angle between the two vectors, you should have been able to do that first, and that's 135.58 degrees I got, right? And I can break this down now. See, this here is the same as the area of the parallelogram formed by the two vectors. And to get the area of the triangle, the area of a triangle is equal to half multiplied by the area of the parallelogram. So whatever we get for this guy here, we can multiply by 0.5 or 1 over 2. So we didn't need these little bits here. So the magnitude of A is going to be the square root of 1 squared plus the square root of 2 squared plus the square root of 3 squared. And that comes to root 14. Then I'm going to get the square root of B, or the magnitude of B. And similar there, I'm going to have 3 brackets, right, under the square root. Each of those brackets is going to be squared. And I have minus 3, minus 2, and minus 1. And that comes out at root 14. Sometimes it's handier to leave them in the square root form like that. Now we have alpha, that's 135.58 degrees. So A times B, the magnitude of that, if we multiply that by 1/2, that'll be the area of the triangle. So we'll multiply the other side of the formula by 1/2 as well. So it'll be 1/2 times root 14 times root 14 times sine of 135.58 degrees. Right, so root 14 times root 14 is just going to come to 14. And half of 14 is 7. So you're going to have 7 times sine 135.58 degrees. Bang that into the calculator, and you should come out with 4.899 units squared. I think that's about it there. So the key thing there is the area of a triangle have to have a parallelogram. Now you can check your answers using a website like this one here. It's a 3D vector calculator. You see you can do all the different things there. You can go down there, or you can select any of those formula there, bang in the two vectors and check your answers. So that's about it for finding the area of a triangle with two vectors as sides, two 3D vectors as sides.